So many reviews for you to views.
Gingerrunner.
What is up, everybody? Ethan Newberry, the Ginger Runner, here for another gingerrunner.com review. 2 reviews today, both from the same manufacturer, New Balance. You are currently watching my review for the New Balance Zante version 2, which is the second version of the Zante version 1. But not only am I reviewing the Zante version 2 today, I am also reviewing the Vozzy 2090. If you would like to watch the review of the New Balance Vozzy 2090, there is a link in the description of this video that you can go click and watch that now. Or just stick around and watch the Zante version 2 review. Those were words, I promise. Moving on. If you remember my review of version 1 of the Zante, you'll know that I really liked it. It was a super comfortable surprise, just like Christmas morning. I had issues with fresh foam shoes from New Balance in the past, but the Zante version 1 was a great respite from all of those disasters. And now version 2 continues with the smiles. Before I even get to likes and dislikes, I like to cover things that are different, whether they made things better or messed things up. First of all, the mesh upper, bit different. Not only is the mesh different, the materials are different, the welded overlays are also different. It's not just more efficient design. You're not dealing with multiple materials welded on and stitched on. It's a lot simpler and a lot cleaner. The tongue is also different. It's a bit thicker, a bit more padded. Also does not have the lace hoop thingy, to keep the tongue from sliding. Doesn't have that. The insole is quite a bit thinner, and the outsole tread design is a little bit different. So really, it's just cosmetic stuff. The ride is very similar to version 1, which is awesome, but it's also heavier by 1 ounce. What? And that, my friends, is a perfect segue into things that I like and dislike about the Zante 2. Starting with things that I like. The cushion. As with the version 1, I really am digging the cushion in this shoe. It's just enough for those longer distances in the mid-distance range, but it's also responsive and snappy enough for the shorter distances and for the speed work. If you're used to bigger shoes, more cushion shoes, it will take a little bit of getting used to, but I guarantee you it is fun. And if you're coming from version 1, you're going to feel right at home in version 2. The upper. While you might not feel the difference from version 1, I almost guarantee that you won't. The materials and the build quality are vastly improved. If you remember, I had a bit of an issue with durability in the first version. Second version is a bit improved on that front. It's all because of the materials that they're using here in the upper. More concise, it's more refined, just good design here. And that helps contribute to making this shoe a good casual wearer as well. I tend to wear this thing a lot casually because it's so comfortable. I think it looks good. And finally, speed work. I have been using this a lot for my go fast stuff. I have lots of shoes now that are in that mid-distance, long-distance range that are very cushioned, very comfortable, really good for long slogs, and this, I find, is great for those days where I need to work on speed. It allows you to go in that middle distance range comfortably, but also allows you to pick up the pace, work on your cadence, work on your speed with drills, whether around a track or on a trail. Real fun, real good. Now, let's get on the things that I dislike about the version 2 of the Zante. First of all, weight. Looks like someone's been binging at the cake table. It's me. The shoe also gained a little bit of weight. I wear size 11, and this is 9.6 ounces in my size. That is about 0.8 ounces heavier than the first version. Even with reducing the thickness of the insole and refining the upper, how did the shoe get heavier? I really think it's contributed to the fabrics that they're using in the upper, a little bit more durable, a little bit denser, and with a little bit thicker tongue, you're going to get a little bit of weight contribution. You're not going to notice it much. It sucks that it's there, especially in a new version of a shoe. Thinner insole. Yeah, it is quite a bit thinner. I missed the old insole. I actually ended up replacing my first version insole in this shoe, and it worked out just fine. Just wish they included that first version in it already. But I know why they didn't. It had already gained weight. And finally, let's get nitpicky. There's no tongue loopy thing for the laces. It's a weird innovation that has kind of helped keep the tongues of shoes from sliding from side to side. So when you come across a shoe that has actually omitted that feature, but yet still leaves the fabric patch where it would be featured, it's an interesting design decision that makes me miss it. I don't get why it's not there. Yeah, but that's it for dislikes. Again, it's just like version 1. In fact, some of the likes and dislikes are very similar. It's a real fun shoe, been having good times going fast in it. Or at least trying to go fast, let's be honest. But as always, with all of my reviews, you can find out more information and get a pair for yourself by clicking the link in the description below. I have been working with Running Warehouse to get you guys a deal and discounts on all sorts of good stuff. So there is also a coupon code in the description where you can get 10% off this shoe, and it's already a good price. And that even includes version 1. So if you have more questions and you want to find out more, go ahead and click the link and use the coupon. Now let's get on with the points. Quality, I am going to give the shoe 4 out of 5. I think it's an improvement over the version 1 as far as durability is concerned, and overall it's a good quality shoe. Comfort, also 4 out of 5. I have good fun in this. It's comfortable. Price, 5 out of 5. Right now, with the discount, you can get this shoe for $71. That is so cheap when it comes to running shoes, and especially for a shoe that you can get some good life out of, some good middle distance and short, speedy stuff. Damn, that's good. And if you can find version 1 in your size, that's going to be even cheaper. Seriously, check it out. And really, between version 2 and version 1, you're not going to notice that much of a difference. And finally, looks. 4 out of 5. I like the looks of the Zante. Version 2 is a little less good looking than version 1, I think, in my opinion. However, there are a number of color versions in this, so almost everybody can find something they like in the mass variety of color versions of version 2. That brings our grand total to 17 out of 20. It's a pretty solid score for the Zante version 2. And to completely simplify everything, because sometimes the points just don't even matter, is it a buy, is it a try, or is it a why? Well, I'm gonna say buy, purely because you can get this thing for 70 bucks, super cheap. If you've got that extra income and you're looking for a shoe to pick up either casually or for some speed work or mid-distance stuff, the Zante version 1 or 2, you're just going to get a huge bang for your buck. Yeah, pretty good. And that, my friends, is it for today's review. Reminder, if you have not already, go check out the Fuzzy 2090 review. All you have to do is click the shoe. I'll give you a couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. There's also a link in the description if you would like to follow that instead. That is it for today's review. If you liked it, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/thegingerrunner. On all the social networks, on Twitter, it's @thegingerrunner. Facebook, facebook.com/thegingerrunner. On Instagram, it's @EthanNewberry, and I've been doing a lot of daily story updates there, because, you know, it's like Snapchat now. And of course, gingerrunner.com. Yeah, every single Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'm doing live shows here on the channel, so don't miss out on those. And of course, if you want to keep the lights on and the mics hot here and help basically contribute to everything happening, including shoe reviews, please visit us at patreon.com/thegingerrunner, and for as little as $1 a month, you basically help keep everything here alive, including the films. So check it out and consider it. Now get out there, train hard, race harder, and party the hardest. I know I am. See you guys next week. Bye.